This is the procedure to get into the e-learning platform, more especially live classes are on. Just on your phone, scroll to the app, look for Chrome browser. I prefer Chrome browser because they are well improved, or you can use web browser like Firefox. Firefox, which is like this one, or Chrome browser. Just click on the Chrome browser, go to your browser bar, like this search something they are writing, click on it, then just type rsu color.com. Then you send. When you send, depend on your internet speed, like this one has come up. So when the site load, look at the left menu. You can see this icon here. By the left side of the center logo, you will see a menu icon. You click on it, it will bring out a drop down menu. Then look at, you will see login. What you should do is to click on login. When you click on login, the system is not for anybody to just log in or enter to join live class. It is programmed in a way that students who are officially enrolled into the system can only access lectures. So what you have to do, in case you have not been enrolled, you have to contact the administrative office at the center. So now you enter, if you have already been enrolled, you enter your email address. You can use any email, whether Gmail, Yahoo Mail, any working email, including the university email, for accessing the site. But ensure that that email has been sent to the center administrator for enrollment. So I'm using a test email here, which is Abraham. You just type your email as it is. Remember, except you have been able to log in at any time and changed your password on the RSU Kala website, your default password is password, as in PASSWORD, password, all in small cases, small case. So now you enter the password. But if you have changed your password to maybe password that is preferable, it is very, very recommended that you change your password to a well secured or password that only you can use to access the system. But now for this user, the temporary password remains because he has not been logged in. What he will do is to type his password, which I've said, password. So look at, you can click on the eye icon if you're alone with your device, for you to check if the password is correct, if what you have typed is correct. So if you click, you see the password is now visible. So you can click it back to close it. And the next thing, if you want it to be remembered, so that maybe your next visit you don't log in the system to remember you, you can click on the remember me, or just simply log in. Click on the login. Simple. You have logged in. Upon logging in, you will be automatically all courses. So the next thing you have to do, in case you have not enrolled for a particular course, or even if you have enrolled and you want to access lecture, maybe live lecture, what you have to do is to scroll down, look for the appropriate course. For instance, let's say this student want to enroll for let's say you want to enroll for uh, diplomatic and consular law and practice. What he has to do, the student must ensure that he search for the course if it has been onboarded or if it has been boarded on the platform. So now, since you want to enroll for consular, diplomatic and consular law and practice one, what you have to do is to click on the yes, on the title, that is the course. So when he clicks, the page will appear. This page will appear describing the time, the days for the lecture, the time, the lecturers, and all the rest. The next thing, what the student should ensure to do is to scroll down to see if he will see enroll down. So, for instance, here you can see enroll now button after scrolling down has appeared. So, what the student should do is to click on enroll. Okay, when you enroll, ignore any currently for as it is right now, ignore any message. The student has been enrolled. For him to be ensured or for him to verify if truly the system has enrolled him, what you have to do is to scroll down, and now you will see play course. If you have not enrolled to a particular course, you cannot join live class when the live class section is on. Now, because this student has enrolled, there is play courses button. If he has not enrolled, he will still see enroll now. So what he should do now, the student, for instance, he want to join the course, the live class. What he should do is to click on play course. Now, the reason why I dedicate this tutorial to those who are using mobile phone is because the mobile phone layout, as usual, is different from those who are using desktops such as laptop and PC such as laptop, desktop, and so on. So on this page, install Zoom app on your device because the system make this e-learning platform universally acceptable. The system is running on Zoom platform, which is being used by 95% of universities that run online courses. Though what the Zoom is doing here is not the normal Zoom, the way the normal Zoom app performs on system. But in this, in the case of the RSU Kala website server, to ensure that live streaming works effectively, you can just check on your system. If you have not installed Zoom, go to Google Play Store, search for Zoom app and install. But if you have done that, the next thing you will do is look at, after this, if you look at the Center for Advanced Law Research logo, by the right, by the extreme, you will see menu. Whenever you see this line kind of thing on any website, it indicates menu. So you click on the menu. You see, as you click on the menu, it will show you the lessons and live classes. So what you do is click on live classes. Once you click on live classes, you will see all the scheduled online classes. For instance, this particular course, the student is trying to enroll or has enrolled is scheduled for 12 p.m. That is afternoon. So the student will not be able to join the class because as of the time of carrying out this instruction or tutorial, The time was 8:53 a.m. But you can see on the system, the time is 12 p.m. Like this is for April 2nd, 2026. Now, and today is April 2nd, 2026. But you can see, which is Thursday, April 2nd, 2026. But you can see that you're seeing upcoming. That upcoming indicates that the scheduled time for live class has not yet reached. Now, at the bottom again, you will see join class. Below the upcoming of the April 2nd, 2026 schedule of that particular course, which is diplomatic and consular course or something. You will see that there is this join class. The join class is not enabled now. You cannot join the class because the live meeting has not been scheduled. The system automatically scheduled and enabled the live meeting once that scheduled time has reached. And once the scheduled time has reached, the upcoming will automatically change to live, and the button will be green color, indicating that you can now join the class. A lecturer can also join class simply by clicking courses via the RSU Color website, as it has been done, and click on play course. As for lecturer, he won't be able to enroll on course because he's not a student, but he will be enabled automatically to click on play course. That will enable him to also follow the procedure, click on live class, and join the class. He will now be enabled to interact with the students as a lecturer. Just like every other features that are available on Zoom platform, those who have been using Zoom app, like majority of us here, who are in one form either lawyers, who are academicians, who are technocrats, has been using Zoom app. So the features or the manner or the procedure of interacting with lecturers or students is as simple as the Zoom platform. So once you see the the live button enabled, you will see join class. The join class will be enabled once the upcoming has been changed to live class, to live. So that is the simple procedure. As for students or lecturer or anyone who want to change his temporary password or want to change password for any reason, you just go to the lecturer is enabled to click on the human-like icon. If you click on the human-like icon, you will see my courses, whitelist, profile, setting. All these have their function. My courses will show you all the courses you have enrolled as a student. But for lecturer, if you click on the eye icon, you will only see dashboard and not my courses. That dashboard will enable him to go onto his platform and create course for himself. But as a result of some challenges that lecturers will face, the system has now been reprogrammed in a manner that admin will be able to schedule course for any lecturer. So simply for students, just to click on my courses, and all the courses that the student has enrolled will appear on that panel. For instance, let me click on my courses for this student. Because the student has previously enrolled for advanced constitutional law, it is also listed. And recently, which during this sample, or tutorial, the student also enrolled for diplomatic and consular law and practice one. So you can see the courses. So even through this section or page, the student can access that particular course for live class and so on. Now, for students who want to, for students who want to change his password, still click on the human-like icon. Then you will see setting. Let me not discuss about profile for now, but let me also tell you that the profile student will be able to upload picture to his profile page via by visiting profile. But for setting, if student want to change password, they click on setting. Now you scroll down. There is current email feature and new email feature. That is, there'll be a time when the university, the Rivers State University, will issue official email address, which is a prerequisite requirement for students to submit their dissertation and thesis for defense. So on that note, the student, for instance, this student has already enrolled with his real university email address. But for a new student who is probably using Gmail, Yahoo Mail, and all other mail, can just enter his new email address and click on Get Changed link. That will send an email to him to properly change his email address to the official student email address. Now, again, if you may want, this particular area is forgot password. That enables students to receive email to change his password in case he forgot his password. Now, below it is change password. So this is where most of you students should pay critical attention. Once at this place you say current password, you have to put the temporary password that is assigned to you by the center admin. You see, I made mistake. I wanted to see if I spelled the password correctly. Okay, that's it. So the next thing is for you to input new password. You input any password of your choice. You have to be ensured that you know the password you're changing. You can remember it at any time. Then you input the same password and you click change. But I'm not going to change the password. So that is how you go about exploring the RSU Kala website. Innovation is a good thing, and innovation is what is moving our society, and more especially the Western world, to the reputable stage they are. So let's welcome innovation with attention, patience, and learning. Thank you very much. I'm Abraham Ebini, representative of Krukru Haja Limited, tech partner or software developers of the RSU Kala website. Thank you and remain blessed.